What's up, guys? It's Monday morning. It's a little after 5:30 in the shop here. Getting ready to kick things off. Actually, I've already got the laser running, knocking out a new patch prototype that I wanted to try out with some copper. So today is Cyber Monday. So you won't be seeing this until a week from now, but today is Cyber Monday. I've been talking about launching a new website. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, I'll have it launched this morning in time to catch some Cyber Monday stuff. I'm going to have a lot of cool new stuff on there. Got a really cool promotion that I'm kicking off with the launch of the website that if you guys haven't checked it out by the time this airs, you really need to check it out. I'll be doing a separate video and posting that before this one actually airs to announce that. So it's going to be pretty cool. And then got a lot of actual hands-on work to get knocked out this week. I've got to finish that batch of folders that I've been working on. I really want to finish it today. I'll be pretty bummed if I don't get it finished up today. And by bummed, I mean I'll be pissed off. I will. I've got some fixed blades I've got to get sharpened up and sent out. I've got some more fixed blades that I've got to get blasted, tumbled, marked, and then sharpened and sent out. And then I've got a new multi-tool pry bar deal that I want to get several of those finished out this week. I'm going to, this coming Saturday I'll be going up to Mark's Outdoors, local sporting goods store up in Birmingham, Alabama. We'll be doing a live event, staying there at their knife counter all day. They've got a really cool knife selection and all. We're going to go up there and hang out all day, take some custom stuff, take some of the customized McNees. Anyway, of course, by the time you're seeing this, that'll have already passed. But I'll be talking about it on Instagram and stuff. So got that, and I'm sure we'll be getting some other stuff that'll pop up as the week goes on, especially for the laser. So it's an exciting week. I'm looking forward to the launch of the website, and we'll see what kind of workflow we can get going this week. All right, guys, everything's clicking along in the shop here this morning. I just shot a little video to put on Instagram announcing the brand new website we just launched and a giveaway promotion we're doing. By this point, when you see this on YouTube, it'll already be going. So, and I'm going to do another video about it, just like I mentioned earlier this morning, so you can go check that out and get all the details on that. But we're cranking here. I've been working mostly on website stuff this morning, but Luke's back here cranking out some laser work. Looks like Jerry's helping him back there. So I'm about to get started actually doing some work on knives now and leave the computer stuff to Luke. So we'll update you as we go along. So far so good, and we'll see how it goes. All right, back from lunch, all fat and happy, feeling good. Now today's been pretty good so far. I got a bunch of fixed blades, like 20 fixed blades sharpened up this morning. I've been working on folders. I've been doing the final touches on those, putting the Loctite on them, final assembly. Some of the ones that get hamons, like this big boy here, sometimes they get little scratches on them as I'm doing the final assembly and moving them back and forth. So I've had to go out and touch them up with a little bit of acid. I normally just take and just do like a spot with a Q-tip and do kind of like a little spot etch on them instead of redoing the whole blade. Usually that's fine, and then go back and re-flitz it off, take the flitz and polish it off. So so those are almost done. This is the last one. I'm doing just a little bit of tweaking on it, get the action the way I want it. It's getting real close, and then I will take them over the laser and mark them. I can sharpen them, and they'll be done. So then I can start getting some of them are going into Mark's Outdoors this weekend, and then the rest of them I'll offer either to my email list or on Instagram. So that ought to be pretty cool. So that's that. We'll get to it, and we'll see what else we can get into. All right, so what I got going on right now is I'm kind of correcting a mistake I made on my design process. Not that big a deal, but so on these pry bars that I'm working on, I designed them for the hex bit to fit in there and use O-rings to hold it in. Well, I didn't realize when I designed it, the two the 2 bands weren't going to be enough. It really needs a 3rd one in the center to hit the fatter part of the Torx bit to hold it in place better. So what I'm doing is just going back with my Fordham and manually putting in the extra notch there on each side. It's really not that hard. It's not that time consuming, but on the next batch, when I get some more cut, I'll add that in on the design and have those cut. These were laser cut, so it'd be much more convenient to have them cut to start with. But in the grand scheme of things, it's a pretty easy fix. So that's the kind of mistakes I can live with. So that's what I'm working on over here right now. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm going to use my Tapmatic attachment to tap some holes to put the clips on these pry bars. They're 256 holes. So I'm going to use this to tap these and try to get these taken care of. Well, I was getting ready to tap the holes for these. I was planning on putting 256 screws in here. Got dumb. Wasn't thinking, wasn't paying attention, and used the through size drill bit on these instead of the tap size, which means the holes are too big. So now I'm going to see about maybe stepping up to the next size screw, which is not really that big of a deal on these. I mean, it's just clip screws, but still it's annoying. So all right, that's wrapping up Monday. It's been a hectic day. Had a lot going on with the launch of the website. Had orders coming in all day, which is freaking awesome. And thank you guys, anybody that's watching this that's placed orders. I really appreciate it. It's been an awesome day. I got the folders finished up like I said I was going to, finally, even though I've been saying it every day. Got the batch of fixed blades finished up, ready to ship out tomorrow. Managed to screw up on the pry bars. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm just going to put 440 screws in there instead of 256. No harm, no foul, except for the fact that I don't have any 440 taps or screws. I'm going to have to order some and get them, but it's all good. Doesn't really matter. Just make them a little stronger, if anything. So that's all good. And then tomorrow, I'm going to hit it wide open. I'm going to work on some more pry bars. Probably going to go ahead and start on some more pry bars and bring them along and go ahead and do them with 256 screws, so I don't have to wait on the screws and taps for the ones that I messed up on. But I'll just do them when I get the other stuff, so not too big a deal. Got a couple of fixed blades that I'm working on back here. Some fixed blade Killer Bee. I've done some before, but I did a smaller version of them that was more true to the actual size and profile of the Killer Bee folder. I went ahead and scaled these up a little bit, stylized them a little bit, so I think they're going to actually make a little better fixed blade. So we'll kick it off again tomorrow, see how it goes, and thanks for watching, and everybody have a good night. Tuesday morning, rocking and rolling back here in the shop early as usual, working on some search engine optimization, still trying to improve my brand new website that we launched yesterday. I'm very happy about how it went. We've got sales coming in. The site's looking good. I've even got a blog up on there. You guys be sure to check that out if you haven't already. I'll try to do some pretty regular posts on there. We've got a lot going on today. Luke's coming in. We're going to be working on some laser engraving on some projects that we need to get finished up. We've got some the new orders coming in on the website, so we're going to have to fill those. That's going to be one challenge, is I'm going to have to work in that's kind of a whole nother area, instead of just the things that we've been doing, kind of making stuff to order with orders coming in through DMs and stuff like that. Now we're going to have a whole other thing running in the background with the website running, the orders coming in. We're going to have to get a fulfillment system going, which brings me to what the problem or growing pain that I've been having that is probably about to get magnified is is just basically needing more help, period. So I think I'm gonna have to definitely very soon figure out a way to either get one of my, either Luke or Chase one here more, or find somebody else to come some, or something. I'm gonna have to ramp things up here, because if we're gonna keep things flowing and growing, we're gonna have to have some help, because I'm pretty much maxed out at what I can get done during the day at the moment. So we're gonna get with it. I'm gonna do some pry bars, the ones I messed up on yesterday. I'm gonna set them to the side, wait till I get some bigger screws and tap to do those. Not that big a deal, but I'm just gonna set them to the side so they don't hold me up. Get some more worked up to that point, so I have some ready. I want to go ahead and get some up on the website, and I want to have some ready to take to my event at the Mark's Outdoors this coming Saturday that I'll be at. And so want to get those knocked out, get some more fixed blades finished up. The drop points I showed you yesterday, I got some more of those getting really close to being done. So for the same deal, the website and for this weekend. So we're gonna rock and roll on that, and I need to go ahead and get started on at least a small handful of custom folders again. So got some of those to get kicked off. So busy day. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, it's been a hectic morning, been a good morning, been busy. I've been having to bounce back and forth doing some laser stuff and fulfillment stuff on orders, trying to get a little bit of a system in place to fulfill orders that we got coming in a lot more frequently now with the website up and running, with our e-commerce store on there. So I haven't really gotten to do much of any knife work today. I have worked on pry bars a little bit, and I'll work on them some more when I get back. I got to run to town, take care of a couple of business things at the bank and the post office and so on. Then I'll come back, and I got good news. I think Chase is going to be able to come over for just a little while this afternoon, which is awesome. And we'll get him going on some stuff. And one of the biggest challenges I'm facing right now is just having enough space. I'll talk about that a little bit more later, and maybe do a little. You guys have pretty much seen everything in the shop already if you've been watching these videos, but I'll do a little explanation tour in a little while when I get back from town, so you can kind of see what I'm dealing with. Trying to work out a way to get some systems going where I can keep my workflow going and everybody's workflow going. So anyway, I'm gonna run to town, take care of that stuff, and I'll be back. All right, made it back from lunch, got my stuff taken care of in town. We're all good. Lo and behold, Chase managed to come on by today, so he's here for an hour or two to work a little bit. He's back there working on some anodizing for me. So today's looking pretty good. I'm fixing to knock out some work on some pry bars and a little bit of laser work as we go, and see what else we can get done today. All right, we're wrapping up Tuesday. Had a good day today. Finishing up here, it's around 7 o'clock. Gonna head up to the house, probably do a little bit of admin work on the computer and stuff. I may work on a little bit of design work tonight. Had a good day. Chase got to come by, work for a couple of hours, which was great. Did some anodizing for me on some McNees that a dealer sent in to get customized, so that was great. Luke got a good bit done this morning. I think we're going to be able to wrap up the big order from our other retailer tomorrow and get it sent out. Most of the work that I did today revolved around some pry bars that I'm trying to get finished up. Trying to get the first ones finished up so that we can get those listed on the website and have some to take with me up there to the little pop-up show deal I'm doing this weekend. So all in all, it was good, really good. Still, I actually did a little bit of time on the phone call for trying to work on some projects, some OEM type projects. I'll be talking about that stuff some more later. As I've said in the beginning of this series, I'm working on expanding, and part of that means getting some stuff done, at least for the time being, probably outside of the shop, where I can basically have some of my designs made But like I said, as things start to come together, I'll reveal more about that later. But suffice it to say that it's challenging finding people to do the work, staying in communication, just making all that work and making it the way I want it. I'm fairly picky, so of course that makes it a little harder. But I'll be talking more about that as time goes on, as I sort that out. It's honestly pretty much in the early stages for now. So, but anyway, so just another one of those challenges where it's time, not hands-on time. Okay, which is something I'm just having to accept more and more. Is time working on stuff related to the business that's not necessarily time spent literally making things with my hands. So still working on that balance. So we'll check back in tomorrow, see what we can get done, and hope the rest of the week pans out as good as the first of the week. All right, Wednesday morning, getting ready to crank things up in the shop today. Got quite a bit to work on. I'm going to, main priority today for me is going to be my pry bars. I'd like to get a couple of those completely finished if possible, so I can get them listed on the website, kind of introduce them to people because they're brand new, and get an idea of what I want to do for the ones for this weekend's event. And then got stuff for Luke to work on the laser when he gets here. Actually, I think he got some anodizing to do when he gets here too on some McBees. I am probably going to start I'd like to start the cutting out parts today for the giveaway knife that's going to be given away in a couple of months, and start documenting that build as it goes along. If you guys are wondering about that, go check out the website at McNeesCustomKnives.com. There's all the information on there, how you can win a free handmade custom knife that you'll be able to see being worked on here on the videos. So that's pretty cool. Go check that out. So we're going to get with it this morning and see what we can get cranked out. All right, just got back from lunch. Finished up with some lunch. Had to take some packages up to get them in the mailbox anyway, so had a little lunch while I was up there. Today's been hectic. Today has been hectic. A lot of shipping. Luke helped me this morning, did some work on the laser, and then we had to do a lot of shipping to fulfill orders from the new website that's coming out. And so I'm sure I'll keep talking about it, but I'm working on getting the processes in place and just kind of getting our little deal set up here to be able to do that more efficiently. We'll work through that. I have gotten to work on the pry bars some this morning. I'm hoping to have at least one or two of those completely finished by this evening, so I can start showing those around, post them up on Instagram and all that good stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Got a couple of fixed blade killer bees in the oven. That's a new twist on them that I'm doing. So anyway, got a lot going on, and we'll see what all else we can get done here. All right, guys. Thursday morning here. Boy, this week has really flown by and snuck up on me. Getting ready for my little pop-up show up in Birmingham. Mark's Outdoors Sporting Goods store up there. We're doing a little pop-up show there this weekend, which will be the first time I've ever done anything like that. So super excited about that. I actually just got done shooting a little Instagram promotional video to put on my story, and guys, that is harder than it looks, I promise. I think it took me about 11 or 12 takes to finally get something that I was reasonably happy with, and I still look like a goober, so it's all good. But yeah, this filming stuff is not easy, I promise. Today you got to get going. I've got to get some stuff ready for up there. I've got a handful of custom folders that are done out of that last batch that I was working on. They're going there. I've got a few of the drop point fixed blades that we've been working on are going up there. Pry bars, the laser just clicked off and finished on engraving the first one of those, so I'm fixing to check it out, put the clip on it, see how I like it, and go ahead and run a few more of those. I'm gonna have some of those for up there. So anyway, got a couple of fixed blade killer bees in the oven that's going to be pushing it down to the wire on those, because they're in the oven finishing their second tempering cycle now. I still need to get them out, get them cleaned up, ground, handles put on, completely finished by Saturday, and this is Thursday morning, so that's going to be a little tight. So anyway, see how much we can get done today. Luke's coming in, start working on engraving some stuff for the store website, fulfilling some orders and that kind of stuff, working on some McNees. So today should be an exciting day, and we'll see what happens. All right, been knocking it out pretty good this morning. Working on these fixed blades, the little killer bees that I was talking about that I want to take with me this weekend. I've got the handles, they're heat treated. They've been surface ground. Cut the handles out, drilled them. Now I've ground the front to fit. Now I'm fixing to glue them up. And then by late this evening, I can probably go ahead and work on grinding the blades and profiling the handles and everything, and starting to shape the handles. If not late this evening, then first thing in the morning. So as soon as the epoxy has time to sit up. So we'll do that. Shape the handles, grind the blades, put the finish on them, and do some jimping on there, and that'll pretty much wrap these up. Do some Kydex sheaths for them. Probably end up doing that tomorrow, I'm sure. So, yeah, going pretty good. All right, Luke's got the laser cranking. Got some honeycomb pattern going on a McBee. All right, made it back from lunch. I ran up to the house, grabbed a quick bite. I'm back on it now. That's the laser running in the background, making some titanium micro patches. Just don't have enough time for Luke to get all the laser work done while he's here. So the setup is not long. I can throw them in there, and the run time, it actually takes several minutes. So I can pop them in there, let them run in the background, and just kind of be doing two things at once. So that's not bad. I want to take some of those with me up to the little pop-up show Saturday. So I want to get a few of those knocked out to have for giveaways and stuff. Over here, I got the killer bee fixed blades curing, letting the epoxy cure. I actually had them under a light over here to help speed the process up a little bit, but I'm about to use that grinder, so I had to steal the light for a second. I've got more fixed blades back here over my shoulder. I was doing acid wash on pretty much all of them. I decided I wanted to do a couple of them stone wash, and I may even try doing a little engraving on a couple of them. I don't do a lot of engraving on especially not over like the entire fixed blades, the blade and all, but it looks pretty cool when you do it, so I think I may try a couple and see how it comes out. So that's what I'm up to, and I'll check back in shortly. Starting the build on the knife that we're going to do the giveaway promotion with on the website. I'm going to document it along in this series. So this is it. It's going to be Damascus steel blade, Damascus frame. I think it's going to be pretty cool. All right, we're wrapping up Thursday. Today's been a good day. Got a lot accomplished. Looking to get a whole lot more accomplished tomorrow. Chase is supposed to be here tomorrow for pretty much all day, so that's going to be great. He's going to be helping me finish getting ready some of the fixed blades and pry bars that I'm planning on taking to the show this weekend. And then Luke will be here his normal hours. He's got McBees to work on. He's got some titanium patches to make, things like that. So I think he'll be pretty busy tomorrow. Today I was able to get started on a fancy F-muck that I'm starting to build, that I need to get built for somebody. And then I got the pry bar, a couple of the pry bars completely finished out, kind of proofed out to see the 100% done, see how they're going to look, which I'm extremely happy with those. I got started on the giveaway knife, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be cool. I showed it a little earlier, but it's cut out now. I've already started profiling it. be moving on, getting that thing going here, so we can show you guys what you can have a chance to win. So everything's going good. We're gonna hit it tomorrow. Finish doing the number one thing. We'll be getting out any orders that we can get out or that need to go out, and then getting everything prepped for the little pop-up show Saturday. So those are the big priorities tomorrow. I don't think we'll have any trouble getting done because we're in pretty good shape. So far so good, and we'll hit tomorrow, Friday, wide open and have a little fun. All right, Friday morning, back to the shop, getting ready to knock things out. I'm about to work on the handle work on those fixed blade killer bees that I glued up yesterday. I've got Luke and Chase both coming in this morning. Luke's going to be working on fulfilling some orders, doing some customizing on the McNees, and getting a couple last minute things ready for me for our pop-up show in the morning up at Mark's Outdoors. Chase is going to be coming in working on some of the drop point fixed blades and pry bars, and then no telling what all else I'll have him get into. So a lot going on, and we'll see what all we can get bumping in the shop today. Should be a good day. All right, we're rocking and rolling today. We've got Chase in here. Came in a little early for me today. He's over here knocking out work on pry bars, getting those prepped for tomorrow and for list on the website. I'm hoping to have some up on the site before the end of the day today. Luke's over here. He's been working on some info cards and stuff like that to put with the knives that we're going to sell at the pop-up show tomorrow. So everything's rocking and rolling. We'll check back in shortly. All right, so what I'm getting ready to do here is finish up surface grinding this blade for the giveaway knife. It's Damascus steel. I've already cleaned it up to 120 grit. We're going to take it up to 220 grit, and what I do is surface grind it, get it all nice and flat and parallel. Then we'll take it over and drill the holes in it, so I know the holes are nice and square. Everything's parallel and square and good to go, so the action is good. So we're just going to get this cleaned up a little bit more, and then we'll be ready to drill the holes and get this baby started heat treating. All right, wrapping up Friday here. Getting close to done. Had a lot to do because we've got the little pop-up show tomorrow, and as usual, I tried to bite off more than we could chew, which is completely typical of me. However, we got almost all of it done, so that's awesome. We got, I'm just kind of cleaning up these sheaths right now to put the fixed blades in that I've been working on. They just had just a little bit of dye still inside the lip of them that was trying to stick to the knives, so cleaning them out and get those sheathed up. They're ready. They're all sharp and ready to go. We got pry bars that are done, ready to go, except for I need to slap the O-rings on them and put the torch bit in there and slap the O-rings on them, and they're done. I just need to bag them up after that. We've got some McNees ready to go. Luke finished those this morning before he left. We're in good shape on that. Got some variations of those, some engraving, some anodizing, all the good stuff. Of course, I finished up the custom folders yesterday, so we're in good shape on that. Everything's pretty good. I'm going to try to go ahead and get some footage. I normally shoot Monday through Friday in the shop, but I'm going to try to get some footage tomorrow at our little pop-up show and maybe talk to you guys just a little bit to kind of see how that goes. That's a first time doing this sort of thing for us, so should be interesting. I know it'll be good, and we'll have a good time. So we'll do that. We'll look for that tomorrow, and then we'll do the week wrap up then, and we'll just see how it goes. It's been a good week, and we've enjoyed it.